Hello everybody, it's True Detective here, diving in to the functionality of that Rodecaster Duo digital mixer with sound effects. How I got this device is a crazy story. I'll tell that a bit later. This device has two channels for two microphones. And these microphones can be configured here. Check it out. We have for both of the microphones here their own menu. And we can set the decibels, phantom power, processing. We can turn off the processing. We can turn on the processing. And there's, I think, a couple of modes for these mics too. These sound modes, like a studio, podcast mode, or neutral mode. These presets. And we have over here one of the most interesting features of these voice changers. Here's the voice disguise. It's True Detective here, and I
haven't still been able to figure out how I could use the voice changer of two different voice changers
on separate channels. I feel that it's only applied in the first channel, the voice changer, and there's more than this. There's also the monster. This type of a voice
changer too. This sounds pretty magical. Climb into my tower, my young Padawan, and I'll teach you how to blackmail growl. Why are you disturbing my peace, my boy?
That sort of stuff. We have small robot over here also.
Check this out. I'm just a small robot.
Pitch up or pitch down. One of the interesting things about the pitch change over here is that we can change the pitch here
and dial it gradually.
You
wouldn't be able to do
this with a simple
type of a digital audio workstation like with Audacity.
I think that's pretty nifty and cool that it has that straight built in, because I use it quite a lot actually. And then there's the megaphone. The megaphone. We have an introduction of the Rodecaster Duo here for you. We also have some, of course, there's the legendary. Little more silent on that. That's pretty funny. And then there's also this sound, and we got the legendary. This is just great. It's the Rodecaster Duo. I wonder if this will take me to the Pluto. That kind of shit. Yeah. I love that. That's a classic. Yeah. And we also we can mute the microphones over here, both of them. It's muted. And we also have, this is just great, we have a sensor button. It's quite loud, but after effects, it just turn it down. So you can filter out those curse words, but you would have to have somebody press that button while you do it. Of course, you could just cut it and use it in the recording after the fact using a digital audio workstation. This is not really a standalone digital audio workstation, but it has functionality that if you use it with DAW can really take it to the next level. So I use Audacity, and this device is actually fully Linux compatible. It's amazing. There's an SD card in it that I'm recording right now, and I can't show you this right now, but it can actually transfer files to a Linux computer straight off the device. Bluetooth works on the device, the USB functionality works, you can plug studio monitor speakers into this, and for 2 mic recording like I'm doing right now, this was my original plan. I have 2 condensers from RØDE. One of them is the RØDE NT2A, and the other one is the RØDE NT1 5th generation. And I love both of these mics, but they're very different. The NT2 is a bit, it's not so bass heavy low end. I mean, it doesn't have such clear representation and it's less airy sounding than the RØDE NT1 5th generation. You hear that? It has more spacious sound. And I feel that when I combine these mics, they create a really, really interesting soundscape. And I also have this crazy idea with RØDE to do maybe 3 or 4 mics, maybe even 5. And 1 handheld maybe, these 2 condensers and 2 video camera mics. And see what I can do with that kind of a multi-track recording. I'm learning this stuff and it's a whole ton of fun. We also have over here a way to input the computer audio, of course, and it gets shown over here. And these can be changed, actually. These can be changed. I think it's here. Here we have our outputs. And here we have, is this? No. Headphones we can change here if you have the NT100s. I have the NT50s over here. So I just decided to take that mode. You can use 3 headphones with this device. That's impressive. I mean, 3 headphones with this device. That's impressive stuff. What else is there to add? There's a lot of functionality here, but you can learn this in one evening. You can learn to use this in one evening. And I believe that there's a lot of professional audio gear that you can't tell the same story about, that you would be able to learn it in just one evening. I think you can learn this in one evening easily. Now, as a last note, let's try some music over here. They have some silly musical track over here. Let's try that. It's True Detective, the radio show. Be turning in and click that thumbs up subscribe button right now. We are turning into that roading mode with the Rodecaster Duo product unveiling revealing. And how I get this product, how did I get this mixer for me? Well, it happened so that I bought a shitty microphone from Earthworks Audio and I decided that I'm gonna return this, and it had already passed a year. I sent it back to Toman. Do you guess what happened? They refunded my purchase, and with that money I got this Rodecaster Duo. And man, I'm a happy camper. This is awesome, this is great. I just love this device. I would highly recommend this to anybody that wants to take their production levels to the next stage.